Hello, hello, everyone. How's it going? You can drop a message in our chat. Tell me where you are, how you're doing, how's writing going? We'll start there, and then we can get into a little bit of our presentation. I'm just going to wait a couple minutes to let people come in, so we're not going back and forth too much. Yes, it's Friday. I feel like it feels like a Friday for me. I'm exhausted. Oh yeah, little Remy back here. She's actually a really big Remy. She's probably like a foot tall. Hello from Maine, Kelly. About halfway through, work in progress. We love it. Ready for the heat wave to be over. Me too. I think it's finally dying down a little bit here where I am. I'm based in Connecticut right now. And it's been a little chilly. COVID fog lifting. Yes. Let's see. Admits. Hi from Jamaica, editing and creating audio for the next chapter. Yay. That's always exciting. Let's see if we have any more. Trying to get everything organized and scheduled before school starts here in Iowa. School's coming up quick. I think a lot of people start mid-August too. Where I live, I think they start in September, but I know it's coming up very, very quick for a lot of people. From southeastern Pennsylvania here, and it's definitely chillier than what we're used to. Yes. Okay. Let's get into it. We will start now. I'll share my screen in a second. But I'm going to save all questions for the end so I don't have to keep going back and forth between the chat. Um, However, please put all your questions in the chat and we will get to them at the very end. This is going to go pretty quick. We're going to share some stats, information about shelves that launched this quarter, and where we're going next, which is super exciting. We've hinted at it a little bit, but we're finally going to kind of reveal what is coming. So, oh, sorry. I went to go share my screen and accidentally turned off video. Um, can you guys see this? Let's present. Yes, okay, cool. Awesome. So welcome to 2025 quarter three Reams Town Hall. I'm Amelia. I am going to be going through this presentation with you guys. So our agenda for today, we're going to talk a little bit about where Ream is at right now, go through shelves a little bit, upcoming features, and then a Q&A at the end. So again, leave all your questions in the chat and we'll get through them. So to start off, our stats currently in 2025 quarter three, we have seen a 146% increase in creator connected accounts since last year during the same kind of term period. And what does this mean? This means 146% more creators are connecting their Stripe account or connecting their accounts to finally make money on the platform, which is really awesome. So we have a lot of authors coming in and more authors setting up to actually start accepting payments from their readers. Um, I'm super excited about this because more authors, more creators, more audio creators, comic creators coming onto the platform and making money, which is what Ream is made for. So that's awesome. We have currently 122,000 readers, 14,000 creators, 17,000 books, and right now we have about 850, a little bit over reader creating creator created shelves. Sorry. So we'll get into a little bit about what those shelves are. But basically, we have launched shelves in the past, I think it's a month and a half, and readers have created over 850 shelves where they can organize their books and share those shelves with their friends and kind of help discovery more organically on the platform. So, shelves are the big feature for this quarter. We are not going to go through an entire tutorial because we actually made one. Ariel has created one and we have put it on our YouTube. So I believe you can check that out on our Ream Stories YouTube. Um, if somebody wants to put that in the chat, maybe Ariel or Bobby, that would be great. But basically, I just want to go through kind of what shelves are, why they're important, why they're great for discovery, and all that. So, as you can see, this is one of Reemy's shelves on Reemy's profile. It's called Mating Season is Open, Enter at Your Own Risk, and it has a bunch of werewolf romances on it. And shelves are a really great way to be able to organize your books and kind of create these curated collections of stories organized by theme, trope, vibe, genre, whatever you want that to be. You can kind of think of them as like Spotify playlist, but for books. And they're created by authors on their profiles, readers, influencers, anyone really that wants to come on and create a shelf can. These can be public, private, or featured on your profile. And why do they matter for discovery? Books added to shelves are going to get extra exposure in kind of like when readers share those shelves with other people. It kind of taps into mood or trope-based browsing. So you could be looking for spicy werewolf romance, or you can be looking for a very, very specific vibe that only that a reader has created on the shelf for specific books. Um, and it's also really great for this kind of viral growth when fans or influencers kind of create these shelves for you and add your books onto them. We have a few ways that authors can strategically use shelves as well. So you can create your own shelf. These would be on your profile, not on your author page. And you can group your books and collaborate with other authors to kind of cross-promote shelves. Maybe you have a group of books that are set in Greek inspired works, or like a group of authors who want to do a werewolf romance collection, something like this. Um, yeah. So if you guys have any specific questions, I know I kind of just glanced over that, but please add them to the chat. We'll get to them at the end. We're going to go on to Ream tools, and then we're going to go a little bit into the books that we have on Ream Academy. So these are the current tools we have for authors and for some for readers specifically. We have Ream Academy, which is a permanently free education hub. We talk all about how to be successful just in an author business in general. We have some books that are geared more towards how to be successful on Ream, but we want to provide as much education that's free as we can to kind of help you guys make or have and create this amazing author business. We also have Ream Creator Central. This is an all-in-one site for really powerful strategies and resources that you guys can use. We have specific tools. I think there's some for like predicting your income for the year. We also have the blog on this specific page too. Um, We have a marketing lab, which is in the Ream Creator Central. This is where you're going to apply for your promos, some marketing stuff that we're doing as well. Creator tools, again, this is Ream Creator Central. These are tools to help your business grow. And then we also have Reamy's Realm, which is the ultimate reader hub. This is going to be where readers go to learn a lot more about the different promos we're doing for them. So authors can apply for promos in the Ream Creator Central. Readers find out about these in Reamy's Realm. Um, right now, I would love for you guys to think about what kind of resources we can build for you to help you kind of succeed in your author business on Ream. Whatever it is that we can add to these tools for you would be really helpful to kind of, so we can go into quarter 4 and even 2026 creating these tools to help you build your business. So you can add those to the chat as well. But we're going to dive a little bit into Ream Academy. So we have a few different shelves. A few different books. Let me get my notes open for these. Um, so 3 books that have launched in the last few months. I think bonus content has been out for a while. But these are really important to shelves and really important as we see more and more authors come over from Amazon. So our first one is Beyond Amazon. This is a practical guide to diversifying your author income off Amazon. So we're not saying leave Amazon completely. We're saying let's teach you how to grow outside of Amazon so you're not just dependent on one platform. So we're going to talk about direct sales, subscriptions, alternate platforms, so you can take control of your career and income in this book. Next one, we have our shelves. This is your one-stop shop guide to, everything about shelves that you could think of. And then we have our bonus content book. And this is growing again beyond Kindle Unlimited using bonus content to funnel your readers into your subscription. So I highly suggest you guys check out these 3 books. We have a bunch more. We have the subscription book, serial book. There's a bunch of them on reamstories.com/academy. If you guys if Ariel or Bobby want to put that link in the chat too, that would be great. Let's see. Here's some marketing that we're doing this quarter, or have done this quarter and are moving into quarter 3/4. We have free book directory. If you have a free book, whether it's a first in series free, just perma free, whatever it is, and it's on Ream, we want you to please apply and add your book to this directory. This is going to be where we kind of push these books out to readers to help you kind of get more eyes on them and eyes on your content. We also have author swaps. These can all be found, I believe, in the Creator Central or Marketing Lab on the Ream Creator Central. This is where you swap with other authors. You can use shelves for this. Romance reader raves. So these are month-long kind of parties we have that are themed specifically for romance because we have a lot of romance authors on the platform. But, if you have a book that is not romance and you're in a genre that you want to talk about, like hosting a party or a rave on Ream, please reach out. We'd be happy to kind of try to organize that for you. And then we have Ream Braids. So Ream Braids are quarterly. I think we're doing 5 actually this year, where a bunch of authors come together. They offer free books for a select period of time. Readers come in and read during that period of time and hopefully read your book. And during Ream Raids, we usually see an uptick in the amount of money people are spending overall. So even though your book is free, these readers are coming in, possibly reading your book and possibly branching out to see the other content you have and purchasing it or subscribing. Okay, so now for our upcoming features, we're really excited to announce that we are going to be getting into one-time sales or direct sales next. So this is our next big feature that we're going to have. This will allow authors to set up one-time sales without setting up a subscription. So you can come onto the platform, you can sell your books for however much you want. Um, and you do not have to have and host a subscription on the platform. And readers can come in, they can either, if you have a subscription, your book in a subscription and want as a one-time, purchase, they can choose which one they want to do. They can subscribe to you, or they can purchase at one time, but this will be an option before the end of the year. And then we also are going to be working on print books, which are pretty cool. We have a partner secured for this, and we will be allowing authors to set up print books on our platform and print them, and they'll be basically print on demand. So it will be sent to the printer will print it, and the printer will send it off to your reader. You don't have to think about packaging or anything like that. So those are two of our big upcoming features. Direct sales will be here by the end of the year. They should be at least. Print, we're going to try to get it by the end of the year, but just to be completely transparent with you, I'm not positive when that will drop. So, okay. Sorry, I just like whizzed through that. But I will go to the chat now and we'll take a look at your questions. So, one second. All right, let's go. Give me a second as I go through these. Yes, print, Kelly. Direct sales is amazing. Yay. Um, of course, I'm so excited to be able to offer, direct sales and print books and finally kind of make this a home for you guys. That has been the goal all along from the entire team. We want to make Ream a home for you to just host your entire author business, and adding direct sales, adding print books is something that is going to finally do that. Oh, wait. Direct sales can be for any books, not just subscription books. I would love that. Yes. So you'll be able to add any books that you want on to Ream. You can upload them. We have the EPUB uploader. And you can just set a book to be a one-time sale. It doesn't have to be a part of your subscription at all. Lola asks, on the printing, is it Ream's printer or our own printing house? Based on like the contract we have right now, I can't disclose too much information about that. But we are partnering with somebody else to print the books. So we don't have a printer ourselves. It's going to be through like a third party. Leland asks, would a direct sell the book at the level and not new chapters, or would it just give access to the book and all content now and in the future? So we've gone back and forth on how we want to set up direct sales with like one-time purchases. And currently right now, as Sean's working through development, we've decided that in order to be able to sell a book, it has to be completed. So, and we're open to talking with you guys about that and how it could look differently. But right now, a book has to be marked as completed in order for it to be available to purchase one time. And basically, how that's going to work. Um, I'm gonna ask Sean more trans if to I'm gonna ask Sean a little bit more about how commenting will work with that because we went back and forth a while. And at the moment I am not remembering how we decided we wanted comments to work within that, but comments will work within those one-time sales, if that's what you're asking. I could be wrong if that's not what you're asking. Um, So, yes. Lola, okay, that sounds good. Is it too early to discuss cost to print, printing regulations, if ISBN for wide or if exclusively for a print version is required? Um, but I would say yes. I will have more information on print after we get through direct sales or one-time sales. Um, because right now we just have we've just partnered with them. Um, but we haven't discussed a lot internally within Ream, I mean, how that is going to look with the ISBNs and stuff like that. Brittany says, will changes to our print books have limits or fees to make changes to the manuscript or covers? I will also, this is another thing we will have to come back to because I don't have the answer currently. But I am going to write these all down, or I'm just going to copy and paste them into my notes. So once we get closer to that, I will have an answer for you. Um, Kaylee, apologies if I'm not saying your name correctly. Will shelves between authors for print books merge into a box set? Can you give me more more context on that? Right now, shelves only have digital books within them. So we'll have to see about how we can merge print books into that as well. So that is another amazing question that I'm going to add to this. Annika, sorry, I missed your question up here. Would print books be set up via separate files like PDFs? Yes. Um, I believe that's how we're going to have them uploaded. Uh, mm, yes, I think so. Um, they're probably going to be where you upload a PDF. It's probably going to be kind of just like you would upload a book, your print book to Barnes& and Noble or Amazon. You have that PDF where you can format it yourself. You can make it look pretty however you want to, and then you upload it to Ream, and then we send it to the printer. Um, Since you are adding one-time transactions, how about a tip jar feature? We keep getting this suggestion, so we're talking about it internally now. I don't know if that will come for during one-time sales though. Um, just to be honest, I don't know if will come then or after print or where in that it will. But yes, we have a bunch of people who have asked for a tip jar. Um, if shelves combine books, can we sell access to a shelf of books? Uh, Listen, that is something we've talked about, yes. It won't come probably this year, but next year, that is something we've definitely talked about where you and authors can come together and kind of create this shelf where then it can be sold. And a reader can come in and purchase the entire shelf. If me and my author friend are sharing a shelf to cross-promote our stories, we're offering them in print book versions. Could we sell together as a box set on Ream? Um, that is a good question. I'll also add that to when we do print books. These are amazing, you guys. Um, I remove my ebooks once they hit KU. How will that affect readers who put them on their shelves? Will they be notified that the book is removed, or will my books disappearing from shelves negatively affect my account? This is a really good question. Right now, we don't have a way to notify readers when a book is removed from the platform. So because you're putting them on KU, um, I would say you should notify your readers at least that you have yourself. through, you can do that through your community board. You can make a note to your followers saying, hey, this book is going to be pulled out for KU. And then, but we can talk about that internally, how we want to handle notifications for certain shelves. So I will also write this down as well. A merge shelf readers can purchase would be amazing. Yes. I'm so excited. We've talked a lot about that. Will graphic inserts be an option or will it be text only? Example, if I have a character insert or a graphic on the PDF. You should be able to do like images in the PDF for print. I believe there is a color option that you can have as well. So, yes. Cool. Any other questions? Sorry, I know there's a lot of questions about print that I don't have the answers to right now. But these are actually very helpful that you guys are asking. So we can talk about it. And as we get closer to print, we can flesh it out a little bit more. So uh, we can create it the way you need it to be created. Well, if there is not any more questions, um, thank you guys for joining. If you do have questions once this ends, feel free to message support at reamstories.com. Thank you guys so much. I'm hoping that you are using shelves and loving them. And again, if there's anything you ever want to see or need from Ream, whether that's resources or features, please reach out. We're creating the platform for authors, so author opinions are really important to us and how we shape the platform. Yeah. Yay. And the tutorial is on YouTube. Please go check it out if you haven't yet. Yeah, of course. Thank you guys for joining. I will see you hopefully all at quarter 4 fireside chat town hall. Um, yes. Thank you guys. All right. I'll jump off. But yeah, please email support if you need anything. But have an amazing time and have fun with your writing this week. See you guys.